receiver.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can, and he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive, and from what I've seen, it is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rafinha spots it and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Marmoush. That's a shade optimistic. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Fratesi. De Arrascaeta. Searching pass he's played there. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Balde. And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. The ball's gone astray. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Luis Araujo. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Rafinha. Vardiol. Ball swung it. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Balde. And it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Messi. That's De Arrascaeta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Marmouche! And it's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He'll try to keep this alive. Bruno Henrique. Nicely weighted ball. Swept in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot, surely! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi knocks it into space. Oh, what a ball!
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Messi. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Messi. Messi. Out to the right. Driving on and making good progress. Luis Araujo. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Balde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 1, number 10.
Here we go again.
Messi.
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Luis Araujo. Coming on
And
the
he's
field.
intervened well there.
Number 25.
Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance!
Anderson made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Not the most convincing of passes. Pinches it off him, and here's Marmouche. Marmoush is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made...
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all, expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rafinha. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. And he was alert to it. Martinez goes looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Gaess did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bruno Enrique. And he skips past his man. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And this is Dembele. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marmoush. Balde. De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And he's found a way. And Marmoush! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. De Arrascaeta, who's short. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And this is Hazard. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's a goal kick. Dembele. And he's forced to go back. De Bruyne. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bardazzi. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Yildiz getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Guardiola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's in a great position here, and it's made its way to him. Anderson! And that may well be that. That is that. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift.
Tick, 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 tick.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries a shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
They've played it short. Chooses to go back. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's Fratesi. Fratesi. Now it's Messi. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... And Marmouche! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hakimi. Now it's Hazard. Hakimi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, there's one of the players of the week. That has been slung wide. And it's Messi. Serginho. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. And Messi! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bruno Enrique. That's De Arrascaeta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Araujo. Now it's Luis Araujo. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vardiol. Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Serginho. Look at chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Foot in. Messi plays it short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And it's Fernandez looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Turns and goes back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Luis Araujo. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Arrascaeta. Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Dijk. Spread it left. Hazard. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Cash. And this is Marmouche. Could try cutting inside here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And Vardiol. Played into space out wide. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cash. Nicely weighted ball. Very nicely done. Cross flung in towards the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just Mohamed Salah! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Azar knocks it into space. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's out of reach. Marmoush is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cash spots it and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. And that's played in low. It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Hakimi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that pass isn't the best. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, Hazard. El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 99, el dorsal 14.
Indonesia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And it's Serginho. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Serginho. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. Tries the cut back. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a... And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball swung in. Opts to play it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Played out wide. And he's in on goal. Mbappe is having the time of his life here. Not the most convincing of passes. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's picked it up out wide. Fires it in low. Messi. Showing great feet there. Messi. And that will be the final act. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mode, I would say, and I'm...
Goes for goal! Off the post! And he's managed to get rid, and that has left him in a heap. Messi. That has been slung wide. There's the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Delivered with swing. Good read, needed to be. Distributed tidily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's slung out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, important interception. Kubo proves just a little bit too strong. It's out for a goal kick. De Arrascaeta.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Luis Araujo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Arrascaeta! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi with the short one, opts to play, tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Guardiola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Kubo. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Cash attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's the keeper's ball. Paris Saint-Germain were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Bruno Enrique. Looking for options for movement. Cash. Owns beyond the defence. Kimmich. Now it's Kubo. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gaess did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cash does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Gakpo. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. And a chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a fabulous ball. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Bruno Enrique. And it's Fratesi. Marmouche. Out to the left it goes. De Arrascaeta. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a little loose. He'll try to keep this alive. And he can clear it away. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs. Changement.
Indonesia get the second half started. Now Anderson. Indonesia different to some extent this half. And Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Well, clearly there was some serious talking done in that dressing room during the break, because they've started this second half with much more intent, and the captain's finish was sublime. Just the ideal tonic for the remainder.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Jorginho. Messi. Anderson. Marmoush! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Marmoush is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Mohamed Salah. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Played backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gakpo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Shot a goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Out of play for a throw. Who saw this coming? Indonesia certainly weren't expecting this. Now it's Luis Araujo. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Under an awful lot of pressure. Marmoush looking understandably energised after his goal. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Anderson. And this is Marmoush. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking wide, tries to pass it through. Look at the space, great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened? And he's following up! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. Well, that's well seen too. And he skips past his man, clips into space, goes for a shot! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Changement en cours.
Messi, played out to the right. Anderson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spread out to the left. And it's Jorginho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Anderson.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kimmich. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Gakpo. Messi cuts it out. Jorginho. And Mohamed Salah. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Anderson. Guardiola. And it's made its way to him. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
It's make or break time now,
Messi.
and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Messi plays it short,
Le numéro 6.
showing good feet.
Le
Now it's
numéro
Messi.
4.
Cash,
Il y aura 4
certainly one of the
minutes
players
de
of the
temps
week.
additionnel.
This looks promising.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Messi. And Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, there's the clearance. Gakpo. He's picked his way through. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
Oh, fica na GoPro.
Indonesia prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. He's in a great position here. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
De Arrascaeta. And this is Marmoush. He's tried one! Against the crossbar. Oh, that was close. Messi is firing after that one. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Guardiola, he has found a way through. And that's the keeper's ball. Great defending, strong and determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Paz. And he's on his way! Tries to play it through. Oh, and he shoots! That's another chance! Goal! Argentina! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tagliafico can get it clear. Yehi. Passes short and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Messi. Lobbed in behind. Romero tries to clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Marmoush.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Not the most accurate pass. Out to the left it goes. Tries to pass it through. That's the throw.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's found a way through. And they've been given a corner. Messi with the short one. Takes aim and... oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Alvarez has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bruno Henrique. Cash. Now Fratesi. De Arrascaeta. That has been slung wide. And Smartly reclaimed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bruno Henrique. Marmouche. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
And we're underway again.
Number 1.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Number 25. Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Jorginho
Number 5.
has a shot!
Number 13.
Oh, that's a waste.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Martinez. Romero. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out shot, surely! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Jorginho. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Driving through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets a good foot in there. Played into space. Romero with the clearance. And he's gone backward here. Anderson! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Anderson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jorginho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He is starved of space and time. Messi has created 1 goal already. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bruno Henrique. Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And it's Jorginho. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. And the shot! Oh, that was vital. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Martinez. Fernandez. Oh, he's burst through. Chance! Off the post.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Argentina making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alvarez in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Messi. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Clinical. He's having a go. Lacking in accuracy. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Martinez. And the number on the board is 3. Montiel. And it's Messi. That's a good run down the left. It's played through for him. And he's onside. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Yang temen dibisin papat dan jangkrik.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Quality ball. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Luis Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Looking to run onto it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary that we've come to expect. He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Foden. Threads one in. De Arrascaeta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
De Arrascaeta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Kane. It's out for a goal kick. Messi. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Cash. That's Bruno Henrique. Cash receives it in a wide position. Bruno Henrique is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get rid. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good spread. Bruno Henrique, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Messi! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And Marmouche! Approaching the half-hour mark. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk. Rice. Rafinha. Rice. And it's Kane. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through, and he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He has found the way through. Bruno Henrique. Fratesi. Spread out to the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. De Arrascaeta. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. And it's Messi. And here's Marmouche. And he's lost his Marmouche! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, there's the clearance. Akanji. And Guardiol. Rafinha, not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Marmoush! And Marmoush! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes short. Goes for a shot! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
What
have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Indonesia, number 7.
And so we're off again.
Number 18.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Number 16.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 9.
Rice.
Number 17.
Mohamed Salah.
Number
That has
28.
been cut short.
Number 11.
Rice. Great
Number
pressure,
5.
plenty of it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard. Oh, that's neat. And this is Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Rafinha. And the counter is on. Foden. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Akanji. Hakimi. And it's Messi. And it's Kane. Almost an hour gone. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. That's the keeper's ball. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Anderson. Out to the left it goes. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's made its way to him. Shot could be on. Rafinha. That's Kane. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Guardiola. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard. This looks promising. And this is Messi. Shoots! Rice. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Foden cuts it out. Messi. And it's Hakimi. That is good alertness.
Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He slings it in. Anderson. And this is Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Still anyone's game this. One moment. And the finish! He scored! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Into the last 5 minutes. He's tried one! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Some really good ball movement. Passing nice and neat. Good read, needed to be. That has been slung wide. Guardiola receives it in a good position here. That is ended up in no man's land. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the... And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Neymar. Now it's Kane. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Danger averted for now. De Arrascaeta. Sweat shapes to shoot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Neymar. Van Dijk. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Guardiola. Luis Araujo. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cash. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Messi. De Arrascaeta. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Ribery. And he's away. Played out to the right. And this is Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Into the channel. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Bruno Henrique. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been intercepted. Serginho.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Big relief. It just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Fratesi. And Gaess. Here's a man in form. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Yehi. Cash. And they've got a throw. Cash. Out again for a throw-in. Fratesi. Guardiola has created one goal already. Skims one in. Neymar. Camavinga. Now it's Ribery. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Neymar. He is through. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's taking no chances there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a cute ball. Now it's Luis Araujo. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Fratesi. Guardiola. Now it's Luis Araujo. And that's played in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Arrascaeta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Marmoush. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Yehi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Fratesi. And here's Marmoush. Marmoush! Camavinga. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. There's the start of the second half. Now it's Kane. That is a great pick out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi goes short, no way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. De Arrascaeta. Guardiol. Van Dijk. Threads one in. Plays it in low. Messi. Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Luis Araujo. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ribery. It's Camavinga. De Arrascaeta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. De Arrascaeta with the foul.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 27, Bruno Enrique. Number 7, Omar Mamouche.
Akanji.
Number 8,
And it's Van Dijk.
Bojan de Arrascaeta.
And it's Ribery.
Number 16,
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park,
Number
a no-way through
25.
zone.
Gianluigi
He's
Donnarumma.
going for goal!
Coming on the field, number 20, Yamal. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 22.
And this is Messi. Look at the space here. Kane. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Serginho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's lofted through here. Anderson. And Guardiol. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's looking wide. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Luis Araujo. Floated through. He's picked his way through. Tries to cross.
When it's delivered early, like...
Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Akanji. Messi. Cash. And it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He
Substitution
really
for
wants to put this game to bed.
Camavinga. Driving forward. Guardiol. And here's Yamal. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Out to the right. Batasagi cuts it out. Mbappe. Batasagi. And it's Ribéry. That's going right the way across. Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they win it back again. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that will be the final act. Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their effort. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it rattles the bar.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the pace and dynamism that this fella, Alejandro Garnacho, brings, I think, will always carry some menace. He's capable of coming up with a goal of the season. He's got that in his locker. But I kind of enjoy the little selfishness he's brought to his game. Maybe one or two of his teams.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it has a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
For Indonesia, after 9 minutes is
Indonesia
Number
grabbed the
21.
equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Enrique played into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the return pass. Stood up well to him there. Jimenez. Numecha. Spread out to the left. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Good ball, good take. Out to the left it goes. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Cleared away.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely there. And the shot! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Where he does have an assist to his name. Camavinga. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. João Pedro. No, it's come to nothing. Vardiol. Luis Araujo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. We're not the most convincing of passes. It's Camavinga. Garnacho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Mendes. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Marmouche. He's in plenty of space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out of play for a throw. Fratesi. That's good play. Fratesi running with the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Indonesia finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. And Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Fratesi. Gehi. Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Where? Nemecha. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
He is through here! Mendes has it out wide and in space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's João Pedro. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
Please
all
make
square.
sure to watch the screen for an
How would you
information
review the
bulletin
first
from
half?
the regional
Well,
police
both sides
department.
would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution in progress.
The second half then, just getting going. Cash, certainly one of the players of the week. And that pass isn't the best. Yamal, and a chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Minutes is number 20.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Kamavinga. And it's Salah. Now it's Haaland. Can he get onto this? Vardiol deals with that comfortably. Salah. Haaland. Out towards the flank.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Numecha. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kamavinga. Numecha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's Van support out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. There will be a throw-in. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got...
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Haaland. Over to the left. Vardiol. And here's Yamal. Now Anderson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's João Pedro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cash. And it's Messi. Yehi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Vardiol. De Arrascaeta. And it's Messi. And this is Marmoush. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia have their third corner. De Arrascaeta with the short one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
João Pedro. Yehi. Now Anderson. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Haaland. Numecha. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Marmoush. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kamavinga. Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out.
2 added minutes.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Yehi. And that will be it. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Chooses to go back. De Arrascaeta. Oh, well played. Yilmaz. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the crossfield ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to...
Oh, shooting chance! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Nice control. Backward it goes. Yilmaz, and they can counter here. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's made sure that's not getting through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fratesi calmly anticipates. Luis Araujo. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe. Now Van de Ven. Sabitzer. And it's Rice. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Luis Araujo. Looking to play him in. There's the delivery. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Mbappe. Fratesi. De Arrascaeta. Half an hour played now. Yilmaz. Sabitzer. He's picked his way through. Shot, there's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great vision. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, good spread.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that was vital. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Arrascaeta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, sweet feet. De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Messi. De Arrascaeta. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Yilmaz. He has found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turns and goes back. He's going for goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Anderson. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's been taken short. Good. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi plays it short. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Luis Araujo. It's Salah! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Anderson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Oh, what's he done? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's looking wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Messi. Cash. Marmoush, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Can he finish?
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a throw. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Coming on the field is
Indonesia finding their passes. Now it's Luis Araujo. That has been slung wide. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia get their 4th corner. Messi goes short. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caresses it through. Yilmaz. Pass somewhat off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Anderson! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Messi. Fires it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Marmoush. Good read, needed to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi with the short one. Shot, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's a lucky 7th corner. Messi goes short. And it's Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's picked it up. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he was alert to it. Sunset.
Added minute has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Now it's Sunset.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's good play. And this is Bebeto. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort. And that may well be that. That is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither.
Last game.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match wins, takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Arrascaeta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Bruno Enrique! They want to be quick to recover this. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Spread out to the left. And this is Marmouche. De Arrascaeta. Guardiola. De Arrascaeta. And it's Messi. It's run loose here. Played out to the left flank. Drilled in low. It's a good spell up. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Arrascaeta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Now it's Luis Araujo. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Referee's given a throw. Cash. And it's Messi. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better side.
And the finish! And he's there to clear it. And they're back on the ball again. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Arrascaeta played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And it's Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Messi. Threads one in. That's been drilled in. Vardiol. For Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, it's come loose. Played in deep. Cash getting this one clear. Bruno Henrique. Messi. And gaess. Approaching the half-hour mark. Marmouche. Bratesi. Luis Araujo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that was nowhere near his best. Fabinho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Luis Araujo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Swept in. Van Dijk can get it clear. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
De Arrascaeta is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Fabinho. Played out to the right. Skims one in. gaess gets it clear. Good take. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Indonesia, number 27. Bruno
So off we go
Henrique.
once more.
Number 18.
Indonesia are
Luis
probably
Araujo.
feeling relatively good
Number
about themselves, so I
16.
don't think the manager has seen anything to change
Number
in his
8.
half-time team talk.
Josiane de Arrascaeta. Number
Alexander-Arnold.
7. Omar Mamouche. Coming on the
Van
field.
Dijk.
Number 11. Mohamed Salah.
Rivaldo.
Number 17. Hazard.
That has
Number
been
5.
slung wide.
Number 22. Number 9.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's good running with the chance for a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yep, it's a corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hazard. Anderson. And it's Messi. And Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super! Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard looking to run onto it. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Foden getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Look at the space here. Soulé. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Rivaldo. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. And he's heaved it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Manchester United making consecutive changes
Substitution in
here.
progress.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to...
Big header!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Now it's Messi. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a cracking ball. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Always onto this. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side.
Messi the goat.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. Now it's Luis Araujo. Chance for a shot! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. Flings it across. And it's hoisted clear. Luis Araujo. That's De Arrascaeta. Fratesi. Great vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Guardiola is offering a wry smile there. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. De Arrascaeta. Spread it left. Now it's Luis Araujo. Can he get on the end of this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Messi powering forward here. Takes a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Messi. Fratesi. Distributed tidily. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Fratesi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the ball's come loose here. De Arrascaeta. Luis Araujo. Incoming delivery. Saliba getting this one clear. De Arrascaeta!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And this is Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Marmoush. Van Dijk. Oh, that's well spotted. Over to the left. Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. De Arrascaeta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Messi's... It's a mighty effort! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Let's head it upfield. Now it's Messi. Fratesi wins the duel this time. Luis Araujo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi. Can he finish? Neymar. Foot in. The ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, well played. Rodri. And it's Camavinga. In with the challenge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Van Dijk. And Neymar. Messi. Cash. Here's a man in form. Tries to pass it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they've got a throw. Oh, that's neat. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guardiola picks it up out wide. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Mbappe. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Face to face. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short, and it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Guardiola. Now that's a lovely exchange. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, they can break here. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Gaess. Cash. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Hazard. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's slung out wide. Guardiola. Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Played out to the left flank. Back towards the middle. Messi, and Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Hazard. Messi has a shot! Off the post! Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, good take in a good area.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard. This looks promising. Now it's Hazard.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Anderson! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 22.
And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.